And we are once again back after a hiatus for totally not a lack of topics, but also a lack of topics. But things have been happening. We're back, though. It's another week, another CBC podcast. We're going to have some topics for you guys that may or may not be described as good. So before we get into the show and introductions, we are going to cover the best choice to buy WB and DC Studios because that is happening right now. We're going to talk about Tom Holland's role in Avengers Secret Wars. We're going to talk about James Gunn's DCU future. And then for members, we're going to talk about Disney giving the middle finger to the Kylo Ren film and their new stance on Star Wars. And also some Spider-Man and Doomsday and Secret Wars news that's dropped. So, of course, before we get to that, as always, I am your host, Armin. You guys can find me over here in the link tree. And as always, I am joined by Mitch.
You can follow me in the link tree as well. Yeah. And the Mitch 692 channel is currently doing Attack on Titan with Jared the Pro and Noob.
And I find it funny. You guys, I was going to say, by the time you guys see this on the YouTube, that video will be up on the community tab.
So, also, he's not going to be happy we're talking about Star Wars and he's not here.
Well, that's too bad for him. That's I know, and
too bad for me because he's going to bitch to me about that. So
see, well, that's how it works. Why didn't Armin text me? I was like, well, I forgot. I didn't know what the topics were up until I looked at them like 30 minutes before I sent it.
Text him right now to cover yourself and be like, well, you didn't see it.
He's gonna run on. He's gonna join this chat just throwing on his shirt, being like, I'm ready. Where's Bob Iger?
We can test this. Just send him the StreamYard link and be like, we are talking Star Wars in like 10 minutes and see what happens.
He's gonna pop up and be like, now there's no video of Bob Iger sucking a ding dong.
Oh, did Iger blow Bubba as well? God damn.
I don't know. Once those files hit, we're gonna have to see what's not redacted.
I mean, apparently there's a way more British people in there than I'd like.
Oh boy.
Apparently Adele was mentioned in there 8 times. That's concerning.
All right. Well,
at least one from every political party in the UK is mentioned in there quite a few times.
Here we go, everybody. That's going to be a members exclusive. We read the files.
Prince Andrew. Sorry, Andrew.
Andrew. I was going to say, I know.
Man's been stripped of those titles 175 times.
Oh man,
that man has like a chapter to himself for the Epstein file.
Well, if you guys are interested in chapters, check out the little links down below to see which topics you can jump straight to. Or if you want the audio podcast for this, as always, it will pop up on the community tab down below. Also, it's now hosted through Patreon because it's so simple and they will never serve ads. You guys can click that Patreon link, literally just copy, paste, or follow on your preferred podcast feed supplier. It just populates. It's going to be every Tuesday night the podcast will drop. So, about 2 days after it hits YouTube. So it's decent enough timing if you want the audio version. And, now that's available. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So
nice.
I don't think we have anything else to do for housekeeping here. So we're just going to get honestly straight into our topics because we do got a couple things to talk about with our first topic. So let's get into what's going on with WB. So
what isn't going on with WB? No, this is
the Hollywood vultures are circling the still rotting carcass of WB that's been rotting for about 25 years. So it's going to be bought out. And what we recently found out this morning, Disney issued a statement.
Really? Wow.
Disney said we could, but we don't want their assets.
That's fair.
Yep.
So, is it don't want, or is it you couldn't use their assets? Let's be kind of.
I think if they got them, obviously DC would be out. I think, unless they were like, "Hey, we'll let Universal keep Hulk and Sony keep Spider-Man. Can you guys approve it?"
That would be great. Imagine like the backlash if that happened.
Yeah. So
God.
Disney is out. Universal is fully in, along with Paramount And Netflix has issued a statement as of last night. They're saying, yes, we want in. And they even threw out their agreement. They said, if we are allowed to buy WB, we will commit to every theatrical release and theatrical release window in the future. So they know that if they get them, they got to become a full-fledged studio, just like WB has been. So it's like,
I mean, there'll be no excuse for that because you just brought a full-fledged studio.
Exactly. So you got to just keep operations going, which again, that makes sense. Interestingly enough, the Saudi Arabians are working with potentially two parties, Paramount and Universal, to secure a.
It's also like other tech bro people. That's rather
like,
I'm not sure if that's the. Yeah, Hollywood's already a propaganda machine, but this just sounds like even more a propaganda machine. This is the swastika is no longer a hate symbol. Let's just run with it.
I can't wait till Superman presented by Netanyahu Films.
Oh, it's literally just a re-edit. Like she's saving. They played that scene in reverse, so she's saving him. No.
Yeah. It's just like, yep. So what's going to happen is somebody is buying WB, and what we know is, as of yesterday morning, which we're recording this on Friday afternoon on the 21st. So on the 20th, the bids were due. Now, this means that the studios have submitted their bids of what they think in the next couple weeks. These bids are going to surface, and it's going to be like, hey, Universal, they submitted 60 billion. Paramount and the Saudis, if they're together, they submitted
70, isn't it?
Like, right. Does anybody want to up it? Is anybody going to do? It's the same thing that we saw previously. And we know David Zaslav confirmed a week and a half ago, they want to sell by Christmas. That is their goal. AKA, it's the Disney Fox thing, beat for beat. They're doing the same exact layup. Like when it was announced, when they approve, the due date. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of who now and who's the best choice scenario. So that's what I want to talk about. Nick, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to rule out the Saudis and the tech bros. That's controversial. I know that's not a good idea. That's bad.
That's a horrible idea. Yeah.
I'm going to rule out Paramount, Netflix. Netflix, no, that's a. I think I'd rather have the Saudis actually buy it than Netflix. I think the best case is probably Universal.
Yeah,
probably Universal at this point. No.
I'm looking at it right now. So Universal has a net value of it's confusing, but when you combine it all, it's $47.2 billion. That's what they're valued at.
Damn.
Netflix is valued at $466 billion.
I think it's very obvious who's gonna get it. It's, who would I want? No one really, but probably Universal if anyone. But
Universal and Netflix are going for it. I think Universal has the ability to secure them easier because there's a couple things you have to look at. WB also has internet companies. Like they supply internet just like Comcast supplies internet. By a logistics margin, Universal can be like, hey, can Netflix sustain supplying people with internet and infrastructure for entire buildings that supply internet to like 12% of the United States or whatever? No. We are Comcast. We literally just rebranded Comcast and like they will make an argument that just makes more sense. Like it's like I think Universal has this bagged. My fear is Netflix can just brute way their way through because they can. They're so valuable. Like
they got the bigger bag.
And then the Saudis, if they partner with anybody, it's over. Like they outright bought EA with pocket change. Like it was literally they're just like, we want EA. Here we go. It's like, what? Like it's okay.
You can have EA. The worst company just got worse, but
yeah.
When the Saudis fall, that means EA will fall. That means it's funnier. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saudis wouldn't be a great option.
No.
No one will be, to be honest. But
yeah, it's like
it's got to be really universal. Universal, nothing's to hope.
They got to be the ones, and at the end of the day, Universal, I think, makes the most amount of sense for one specific reason. Even if it's not acquiring the internet infrastructure and all that, there's one key to this that I think Universal needs, and that's DC assets for theme parks.
Yeah.
Like Universal Horror Nights and stuff make so much money. Their theme parks are just like Disney. It doesn't matter if whatever latest Disney product flopped, because it's going to make bank in the theme park and selling merchandise. Universal has that same thing. Like, that's why they're doubling down on more Nintendo properties now and expanding those theme parks and opening more of them up. It's just how it goes. Like, Universal has held on to the rights to the Hulk and the theme parks because they make bank. Like, it's just how it works. These things print money, so
Could you imagine like a Universal Blackest Night at Halloween?
Oh my God. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why you would hope it's Universal. Paramount Skydance, they do not have that infrastructure. Like, they don't.
No.
And Paramount
they
already
just like spend their money on South Park or whatever.
And
actually,
also,
Paramount just buy.
Well,
I can't.
The whole Paramount Skydance thing is interesting because they merged a lot, but also, if you're paying attention to what they're doing, they're streamlining everything. Like, they just ended their hot streak of like 6 Star Trek TV shows to put out one film that's going to be mediocre because it's Star Trek and it's going to be mediocre. There's no such thing as a great Star Trek film that's Star Trek. So, like, it's, man.
Crazy.
It's wild. And also, like, think about Paramount. If they get it, then they got to juggle like Transformers, all these other brands. Yeah, exactly. Like, do you guys want the DC brand to go to Michael Bay? Because I don't. But Platinum.
I mean, we've already had that, right? Kind of.
Yeah. We had Poor Man's Michael Bay, which is Zack Snyder. Yeah.
So Michael Bay can only be a step up.
That is technically true. Yeah.
The Justice League come together and they have a massive scrotum. The Flash are just racist twins. John Campier can come back and say the N-word when talking about the movie. Like, well, what's not to like about Michael Bay having DC? Mid-2000s, welcome back.
We're so back. We are so back.
To be fair, take me back, please. It was better back then.
It was a better time. Yeah, it was. It really was. So here we
are.
Before
2008, in fairness. Like, I'm just going to put that out there. Like,
Yeah.
2008 and before, everything was cushy.
Everything was good, and then the downfall started. We can probably track this to, I don't know, Halo 3 was the final hurrah, like that time period.
Yeah, I guess.
Halo 3 and Crisis released in the same month, and everything was good for about a year, and then just, yep. Just like WB, hey! Every year it's
When are they not going to exist? Not that I don't want them to exist, but there's got to come a point where people just go, you know what? Done.
Like 100 years from now, when it's like, it's kind of going to be like the world of Alien Earth and Alien, where just like 5 megacorps own everything, and it's going to be like,
well, it's not already now. No.
Yeah.
BlackRock, Palantir, whatever.
BlackRock, WB Discovery. There we go. That's your future.
Maybe there is a worse choice than the Saudis after all. God damn. I'm praying to China. Save us, please.
Xi Jinping, let's go.
I will retract every Winnie the Pooh comment I ever made. Please. Save me. Save us. The West has fallen, I promise.
Oh my God. So there we go. We just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's going on. When we know more, obviously we'll return. So stay tuned. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Tom Holland in Avengers Secret Wars specifically.
He's babysitting Sadie Sink? No.
Yeah. So Sadie Sink has joined Avengers Secret Wars. We still don't know who she's playing, but Tom Holland's role is apparently pretty substantial. Now, you would have to assume if whoever she's playing, if she's in this film and she makes her debut in Spider-Man Brand New Day, kind of have to assume that this is a thing. So,
I think it's also safe to assume she is a spider person or some variation of.
I would assume though, but then why did suddenly all the insiders start saying she's Madeline Pryor? I'm like, how does this make sense?
I mean, Madeline Pryor is crazy. That
would be wild.
I mean, she's Jean Grey, fine. That's totally fine. I've got no problem with Sadie Sink being Jean Grey whatsoever. Kind of in hindsight, because it hasn't happened yet, I wouldn't mind her being Kitty Pryde.
Same. Yep.
Because then we can set that up with Peter Parker. No, that's cool with me. Also, the boots would kind of fit Kitty Pryde, I guess, to an extent.
Yeah.
But hey, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Madeline Pryor, I'm just ruling that out right now. Like, no, the scoopers are wrong on that one, 100%. There's 100%.
No way. There's no way.
Or Jean Grey.
So this is how I tested it. Right. This is how I tested would it work. I asked my wife who knows some of these characters, right? But she's not tuned into it. And I was like, so what do you think of the report that Sadie Sink is going to play Madeline? And she was like, wait, hold up. Like, evil Jean Grey created by Mr. Sinister, and Sinister isn't even in this franchise? I was like, right there. That's the key of why they can't do it. If she can even connect these dots and she's like loosely tied into everything that's going on, yeah, like that's so much.
There's just no way.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
No.
Like,
no. Especially because after Secret Wars, they're going to have Sinister. It's going to be the origin of Sinister. So
exactly right. Yeah. It's watch them be like, no, she's actually Madeline, but she's a clone of Femke Jensen's Jean Grey.
I mean,
could you imagine?
I wouldn't hate that. I think you could pull that off, actually.
Especially
if you put in a little bit of multiverse into Brand New Day. It's just like, hey, I come from this incursion world. My name's Madeline.
Yeah.
And then Famke Jensen's just like, I'm not an Avengers. It's like, sure, you're not, love. Sure. I totally believe you.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. We will see. But I don't know, like the bigger story here we're seeing with Tom Holland's Spider-Man is apparently he's going to have a pretty big role in Secret Wars, which
doesn't surprise me. He's been shafted out of 3 Avengers movies. Like, yeah, if I was Tom Holland, I'd be going that way.
Yeah.
I know Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not really an Avenger, but he kind of is.
Yeah.
Give me that Avengers bag. No.
Also,
he's going to be the one to take down Robert Doomey Jr. Let's be honest.
100%. Oh my God, that payoff has to be there.
It's going to be the reverse of the Infinity War scene.
We need 28-year-old Peter Parker going, Mr. Stark, and we're like, guy, come on, you're
Mr.
not.
Doom.
Yeah, Mr. Doom,
Mr. Von Doom, Doctor Sir. I. You don't look so good. And done.
Done. Yeah. It's again, I think that there's a way that they handle this whole thing in regards to how Tom Holland goes from Brand New Day to Doomsday, which apparently he might not even be in it. Which my theory is still that those films run concurrently, like they're happening at the same time.
I mean, possibly, because then that gives you a reason for why there's multiverse stuff kicking off.
And also, why isn't the Hulk with the Avengers? Why is he with Spider-Man? Like, you kind of, because you'd think, oh, we got to fight evil Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. Yeah, why don't we get the Hulk to pound his armor in? It's like,
what's going to happen is the Hulk and Madeline Pryor are just going to land in New York like a little meteorite, just go bang, and then she's gonna run into Spider-Man. She's gonna lie to Peter Parker and be like, the Hulk's after me, man. And then movie. And then when Doomsday comes around, you're gonna have the scene of that fight, and then the Hulk and Sadie Sink are just gonna vanish. And then later on, they're gonna come back with Tom Holland and Secret Wars.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Whatever they decide to do, I just I need more Spider-Man prominently in one of these Avengers films.
He has to do something eventually in Avengers movie.
Yeah, because he hasn't really done a whole lot in the last two.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
I mean, he had one fight in Infinity War and one scene really in Endgame.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I hope that they figure it out and the through line is going. There's also those reports of the Russo brothers did want to two-part Secret Wars because it got too big, but Marvel said no, which that's unfortunate if they said no, because they should have said yes.
I say part of me feels like it wouldn't be Marvel that would say no to that. It'd be Disney.
Disney, 100%, yeah.
Why make a part 2 when people can just AI gen it on the homepage of Disney Plus? Because that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, yep. That's
gonna
great.
Flood that with Mickey hentai, did Bob? I'm warning you right now, and it's going to be the worst kind of hentai for you. I can guarantee
it. Yeah, it's Disney's ideas are not bright. But
I will learn to prompt like the best of them, and
I will become a ace prompter.
You know how prompters at the minute have just discovered what a mood board is? Yeah, well, I've known that for years. So just think how good of a prompter I can be.
Just think of this.
I've used a pencil in my life a few times.
You know what? That they should incorporate AI into the plot of Secret Wars, where Doctor Doom is sending deep fakes of himself as Doctor or as Tony Stark, being like, "See, I'm alive. I'm trapped."
Doombots, basically.
Yeah.
Or maybe Ultron comes back. Who knows?
I mean, he is back in Vision Quest, which is dropping before Doomsday. So they claim. So I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, who knows when they're dropping things anymore? They don't. Even
no, they don't.
It drops when it drops.
Now, I want to bring this up because there's reports and they're conflicting. Black suit Spider-Man Secret Wars, yay or nay? What do you think?
100%. There's no way you have a Russo Brothers Secret Wars with a Spider-Man in it and you don't give him the black suit. There's just zero possibility that happening. There's no chance. No chance.
I feel like they would only sign on if that was in the contract that they have to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no.
We want to do the black suit and we want to at least direct a version of Wolverine.
Right. Yep.
It doesn't have to be in a Wolverine movie. It just has to be in
a Wolverine. Yeah. You know, because they're going to recreate the panel of Spider-Man with the suit on him, right? In the middle of Secret Wars.
And he's like,
And they're going to recreate the Hulk and Wolverine jumping at him from that, the Hulk cover. Like those two, they sold the movie on those two images. They said, look, these two, that's the movie. Everything around it is fluff, but this is what we need to do.
It'll be a pan up as the suit like takes over everything. Like,
yeah. 100%.
Spin around him as well. Make it like Iron Man, that original suit up sequence, but it's all the Spider-Man suit. That's what they're going to
do. That original Iron Man 1 suit up sequence is still the best suit up sequence. It's so good. I was rewatching that recently, and like, you can't tell when and where the CG starts and stops in that suit up sequence because it's a melding of practical and CG, and you're just like, it's so clean, and they spend so much time getting it right. It looks perfect. Like it looks so real.
And then he's get caught like this, and you can really tell his head's just here.
Like,
that's what a floating head looks like, people.
That's an actual floating head.
That's crazy. That's got an excuse of that came out 20 years ago, nearly. But
true, exactly. So there's an excuse. So that's it. A little bit of Spider-Man talk, kind of all over the place, and what he's going to be doing. So stay tuned for more, and when we know more, probably soon, we'll report back. So our final topic, James Gunn's DCU future is in doubt, or maybe not, or maybe it is. We don't know, because depending on who buys WB and what the bosses say, he might be out or he might stay for the duration of his contract, which is, again, I'm predicting October of 26. Just because, or 27, I should say, because
I was gonna say, I thought it was 27.
Yeah, we line up with Superman, and when they took over, it's perfect 5 years. I think he sits out, like he sits in the duration of his contract with whoever buys him out, because that's going to be in there. He's got to finish up what he was paid for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just like J.J. Abrams' contract, he was hired by AT&T and then still kept on before, like through 2 different owners, just because the contract was in place. James Gunn will stay. But after that, there is some wild reporting out there. Chief among them is that they're going to bring back Zack Snyder, Mitch. It's going to happen.
I mean, sure, I guess.
So, Mitch, you don't get it. The Saudi prince, who is Muslim, is a really big fan of Zack Snyder, who is a Christian Zionist. So that's why he's going to bring him back and fully restore the Snyderverse and bring back Gal Gadot and Ezra Miller. Okay. You just don't get it, Mitch. Your tiny little human brains can't comprehend this, Mitch. We can't. Okay, like it's just, yeah.
Thank God I can't.
I know. God. Thank God I can't.
I'd rather be what I am now than the classic depiction of a human that knows too much about the universe. Just a dribbling mess. I'd rather be.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's like, the Saudis buy it, we get the Snyderverse. Like, really, do you though? Do you actually get the Snyderverse back?
Like, why would, like, this whole thing hinges on a report from Cosmic Book News.
That's classic, yeah.
That's where it stems from. And it's like the Saudis are specifically spending $70 billion on WB because they're fans of the Snyderverse. It's like, are you this stupid? Well, yeah, he is that stupid.
In fairness, the Saudis will just buy up anything because they like it.
Oh, they will. They will, yes.
I can see there being some, not credibility, because I don't think it's going to happen. But if it did happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Well, it's like James Gunn said, when he took over, he was like, what are some kids in India going to do for my film? And everybody got upset at him. And it's like, no, we all know that bot farms come from India. And now if you go on X, they show you where people are from when they're posting. Look at
the Indian population exploded on Twitter. I tell you, it's crazy.
It's again, that's where all major amounts of these farms come from. So he was right. And this whole stupid thing with his future being in doubt is the biggest bunch of garbage I've ever heard. Like,
yeah, I'm really conflicted on it, because part of me's, you look at how the DCU's going, and it's right, cool. Well, Superman's happening, Man of Tomorrow's happening, Supergirl's happening. There's going to be a third Superman movie, or a second, if you want to be pretentious like Gunn is.
It's going to be the Justice League film, but technically it's going to be the third Superman film. Let's be real.
Yeah, and it's like it's all Superman, Super Clark Kent, Jor-El focus at the minute. Everything else just seems to be in a bit of a limbo or a holding state. I wouldn't be surprised if Gunn's like, you know what, I'm just going to do my Superman thing that I want to do and then get out.
Honestly, yeah.
Like he doesn't like how it's been run. Obviously, it's going to change hands again, but who knows? He maybe just doesn't like being in that.
And the Lanterns was just delayed all the way into fall. So
exactly, like nothing's outside of, if it's got super in the name of it, it's kind of going smoothly. Anything else, no. So
and they also greenlit Clayface. Like, okay,
yeah. Clayface is a weird one.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of weird stuff.
It seems, especially when you look at that original slate, and that original slate doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's gone.
We're back to where we were in the 2010s, to when they announced that in that phone call.
Yeah,
all those movies, and then they just never materialized into anything apart from like 3 of them. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
but it's, I don't know. I would not be surprised if he did leave into the contract, and he's just trying to fit in like a Superman trilogy or a little mini Superman saga, and then people can do whatever the hell they want afterwards. But
yeah,
I also wouldn't be surprised if he does stay on. He's like, no, I just want to get this out of the way first, and then we can carry on with everything else, which is a wild way of doing it. But I'm not Gunn, so I don't know how he thinks. But
I can tell you how he thinks. He wakes up every morning. He's like, what can I put my wife, my brother, and Michael Rooker in today?
What would Dalton hate the most?
How can I botch Peacemaker some more?
How can I break this young man even more?
Man. Yeah, it's I don't know, like I think his future is secure, and even once his contract expires, they're gonna look at everything, and I think it all rides on Supergirl, to be honest with you. Supergirl is the test. Like, Superman makes money. He's not $1 billion box office, but he's right in that 500 mil or above, right? 500 to 800 mil. That's where Superman always sits comfortably. So, Supergirl, I think, is the ultimate test to James Gunn. He didn't direct it, but he's producing it, and it's his like universe film. If that thing comes out and does worse than 400 mil, which 400 is probably going to be the break even because people have calculated it's about the same budget as the recent MCU films, which need 420-ish to break even. If Supergirl doesn't do 420 or higher, it's gonna be tough, you know.
I'll be honest, I don't see Supergirl making that much money, but
I don't either. But Mitch, the same people that said Superman is a guaranteed $1 billion hit have predicted that Supergirl is going to make more than Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Really?
Mitch, it's the same people. Like, legitimately, I legit was on, like, one of my friends, actually 2 people I know work for some firms that do some analytics. And a couple weeks ago, we were playing Battlefield. And I was just like, I saw what your firm said. I literally call them an effing idiot, both of them. They were like, look, we tried to argue it, but they literally will not listen. They're like, they wouldn't listen to any argument we made on Supergirl is not going to beat like Spider-Man. I was like, yeah, that's why your firm is idiots. Like, they just don't know. Like, I don't understand what you're looking at.
That's crazy. That's just pulling a number out of a hat.
Yeah, like, it's
what's the point? But then that's a lot of firms, really.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we think this. It's like, do you actually think that? Or did the Magic 8 Ball tell you to think that?
Or are you just tossing things out? And it's like, I think, again, James Gunn next year is his ultimate test because it's things he's helping produce. Clayface, Supergirl, Lanterns. Okay. And the year after is then Superman, you know? So it's like, and
Man of Tomorrow, please. It's not a Superman.
Okay, yeah. Man of Tomorrow and The Batman Part 2. Which is it coming out? Is it really Matt Reeves? Is it?
Has it even started filming yet?
No, it starts in April, apparently.
Oh.
And Matt Reeves apparently is going to get it out in less than a year and a half.
I mean, the Batman didn't have like that much CGI in him.
It didn't, but man, the post-production on that film was close to a year and like 9 months.
Oh.
It was wild.
Maybe the Part 2 is like the Raid.
Oh, that'd be nice. Just set it in Arkham Asylum.
Maybe they're doing that. So it's all like sound stages, and there's no need for, or like actual sets, I should say.
That would be
there's no, like, the volume's not involved. There's no like huge.
That's like the dream Batman film, honestly. Just remake the Arkham Asylum video game. That's the dream Batman film.
Which is kind of sad that people just want this one thing for Batman now.
Yeah. Well, remember, that was also going to be Ben Affleck's Batman. It was one night in Arkham, and he was going to fight Deathstroke at the end. They pretty much just took the ideas from the Arkham games and threw them into 1 2-hour script.
That was just a metaphor for his marriage, really.
Oh, goddamn.
Marriages. I apologize, Ben.
Was it a Jennifer? Who was it? I can't remember.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez. Okay, it was her. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. It was her every time as well, just to clarify.
Because she's the ring collector. Yes, now I remember the memes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the
nine rings for 9 rings for the the kings of men.
Amazing, just amazing. So, look, James Gunn's future. It's tough to say, but if next year is really going to be it, that next year is the deciding factor. Like, he's got to post some numbers with these projects nobody cares about. Like, it's
Let's say hypothetically he's out of DC, whether he decides to leave or whether he's kicked. Do you think he goes back to Marvel?
Yep.
Yep. I'm with you there.
Or what they're going to do is Paramount is going to offer him the bag, and he's going to go and reboot Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Turtles into one universe.
That's the biggest amount of hopium I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I know, but that's like it's.
Can you imagine a Sonicified Turtles with?
I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Unfortunately,
you're gonna have the Turtles are going to be 4 foot high, and you're going to have James Marsden in a car driving them along. Oh, that's crazy.
Honestly, now I want this. If James Marsden isn't driving them in a car,
I mean, he has to be, right? Because that's the type of movie they want. But then again, that's a Sony movie.
True.
That's how Sony does it. I'd assume Sony has like Marsden in a chokehold or something. He's on some kind of leash.
So this is why we're gonna. This is why
you're gonna get Glenn Powell because no one else wants Glenn Powell. He can drive the Turtles in the car as their CGI.
I like this. This is already. Well, we can also make sure it's directed by Edgar Wright, since nobody watches his films, but apparently he's one of the greatest directors of all time. Which I love all his films. So yeah, but nobody watches that man's films. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. They wait till the DVD comes out. That's how Shaun of the Dead worked anyway. No one watched that movie, and then somehow it's everywhere on DVD.
Yeah. I remember everybody I know, we all bought copies of it on DVD and Blu-ray when it was out. That's how it went.
I have no idea how that movie spread. No, that was just one day just appeared.
Yep. Well, just like that, one day I guess this podcast appeared out of nowhere after taking a 2-week hiatus, and now we're
it was 3-week hiatus, by the way.
Oh, goddamn! I guess it was. Well, it's back now. And then it's going to be another hiatus for Christmas because nothing drops during Christmas. Although we are doing our Spunkies of the Year awards that we're going to pre-record for that. So you guys can stay tuned.
What about Thanksgiving now? That's next week.
Well, we should make something out of that. We should do some sort of spoof show out of Thanksgiving as well. Nothing ever drops during Thanksgiving.
No.
But like, check it out. You guys can look forward to such awards as Comic Book Botch of the Year, Papa Kevin's Choice Award of the Year, the Pink Godzilla of the Year Award. That's going to be a good one. The Biggest Load of Spunk on My Face Award. That's going to be a good one. Man,
Chainsaw Man.
Tax Write-Off of the Year. That's
Sydney Sweeney. Spoilers, by the way.
The Zaddy Daddy of the Year Award. Man. Man. Wow. Last year, Joker Folie à won the Oppenheimer of the Year. I wonder what's going to take it this year.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It's probably Peacemaker or Brave New World.
Was Brave New World this year? It was February, wasn't it? Wow.
It feels like it was 4 years ago.
It really does. Yeah. It looked like it was from 4 years ago as well.
It looked like it was middle of the pandemic. Yeah. Man. Yep.
That movie was fucking awful. That was so bad. God, the further I got away from the movie, the more I hate it, the more I resent it, and I don't like it because I feel sorry for Sam.
He deserved a better film. I will say that.
He deserved an actual film, not a slop together mess.
Not a amalgamation of 3 different films, which we can clearly see. That's
This is what happens when you put Israel in something.
And rejected Disney Plus TV ideas. We could tell as well.
Just read the Marvel slate.
So, that's it for this week's podcast, everybody. So,
weren't we talking Ben Solo?
Oh, we're gonna do that for the members. Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, I thought that was the main show. Okay.
Now we're gonna do that for the members. So hopefully we see all of you there, and we'll try to fill in a show for Thanksgiving because I know it's an extended weekend for many people. So hopefully we get some stuff. We'll record it then, obviously before Thanksgiving, but stay tuned. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching and have a good one.